Avoid the lottery of FIFA points. Head over to u7bike.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a 5% off. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to The Road to Glory. What are we doing today? Don't know. Decided yet. Probably a game. We'll see. Let's clear this off. Back up to above 600k. I've got a lot of things to sell. Kevin De Bruyne still hasn't sold. He's probably selling for way under 300 now. Still up there. I mean, are people even buying cards these days that they don't need for SBCs? I'm not convinced. Let's just relist all those. If he sells for around 300k, it puts us back up on around 900, and that is something that I can get on board with. I remember we were going to play with... Okay, yeah, I think we might do that then. I do have squad battle stuff to claim, which we'll do after the game, I think. I haven't checked to see what they dropped, if anything, yesterday, because I wasn't around. And I looked on Twitter to see if anybody said anything, and all they've done is they've announced Andrea Pirlo, of course, Ian Wright, which is awesome, and Coman, which literally nobody cares about. So... yeah, they didn't release anything, which is fair enough. I think what they're thinking is, well, we've given them Pogba to work towards, and we'll just give them some new icons, and everyone will be happy. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. I don't know. I wasn't around to complain about it myself. But as they've given us nothing, I think it would be sensible for us to go into a game. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to go into this game playing Trent as a right wing. Would it make sense to even bother trying to do that? I mean, we do have... What's the flashback thing? I can't look because I need to claim... Let's just claim squad battle rewards and we'll do the... I mean, they're terrible, right? They're silver too. It's just something to end the episode with. We'll claim Vass at the end. We get a gold pack and 2 premium gold packs and then 4,000 coins. I didn't play anywhere near enough to get decent rewards. Don't care about those. Let's have a look at the weekly objectives. What was the flashback one? Here he is. Score an assist. Oh, God. In 3 separate rival matches using flashback players. So I would need to assist 1 goal with David Villa or Alexandro and score a goal with David Villa or Alexandro. So, I mean, that could be the thing. What was Pato? Pato is score and assist with Brazilian players. I mean, that's easy. I just need to do it. That's all that comes down to, is just being bothered to do it. That is something that I may go after as well. What I would need to do then is to set my team up so that Trent is on the right wing, and then we literally just use him to cross into probably someone like Ronaldo. Do have Ronaldinho on the other side. It might make sense to maybe switch those around and put him there to cross to Bale. I might do that. So, but I kind of want Bale. It's an interesting one. So, let's go to custom tactics. We'll go on ultra attacking because I never switch into this anyway. So, right. So, what do we want to do here? We want to put Fernando Torres up front. We'd want David Villa on... See, David Villa would kind of need to go in the middle. I want Bale over there, though, don't I? Really, for the headers. Oh, this is very tricky stuff. Okay, I know what I want to do. So I want to get Trent over here. Put him up there. We'll get... what do we want to do? I don't really want David Villa as a left back. Do I? No, I don't think I do. We can't work towards both at the same time, can we, really? So it's either... I'll tell you what, we won't do that now. I'm not going to work towards Mendy just yet. I'll work towards the other way. So David Villa, I will put on the left, and we'll use him to cross to Bale, maybe cut inside, go for goal himself. I think that would make more sense. So we'll do that. Do we have just... Yeah, it's just... Right, okay, normal. Right, let's get into a game. So, into the game we go. I did switch David Villa down to a centre mid before anybody starts panicking. My guy chose Wayne Rooney. Well. I don't really care what his team looks like. It doesn't really make a difference, I don't think. What did I say I was going to do? Move David Villa. I kind of just want to try and get the David Villa, get him a goal, get him an assist. So, yeah, I was a bit confused yesterday with regards to what I needed to do. Because it said, like, score a goal, get an assist. I knew it wasn't the same player. I just didn't know. Yeah, it was a bit weird. Like, it's frustrating, actually, that is a thing. Because we haven't seen that, to my knowledge anyway, this year. And yet, now they've come out and they've gone, yeah, just get a goal and an assist in one game. You don't have to win. But they have that now in their locker, apparently. Like, EA are able to say, oh, just get a goal and an assist with this player. And you'll unlock this. Why don't we have, like, long goals? Why don't we have, as soon as the game comes out, dailies, weeklies, monthlies, and just all-time? And that all-time list, for instance, can literally be from when the game comes out, and they would expect you to do it throughout the entire game cycle. So they release a 97 rated Wayne Rooney from his time at Manchester United. Please score. Oh, I was hoping for an assist with a Premier League defender. But yeah, for his time at Manchester United, or for services rendered to football or whatever, we get a 97 Wayne Rooney. Was he ever that good? Probably not, but still. But you have to get 300 goals, 300 assists with Manchester United players. They can read that and they can track that information. We know that now. So why are we not getting that sort of content where it gives us something to really grind for? That would be awesome. And I'm kind of hoping that in this feature reveal they announce some new things, because if this game, the problem with this game is, right, yeah, gameplay's bad, blah blah blah, but it's left a sour taste in everybody's mouth. I was planning videos. What a ball that is. Oh, typical Fernando Torres. That's not, though. That's a great ball from Ronaldinho, and he just needed to play it across the keeper, and I tried to do it, and he kicked it straight at him instead. And that's one of the reasons why this game is absolute trash bags. But I don't know what I was saying. It's left such a sour taste in people's mouths, myself included. Like, I was planning on my videos earlier, and I was thinking, what can I do in Road to Glory? Because the way that I sit down is, right, I'm like, right, first video of the day is normally like a review type video. If there's nothing new to review, which there never is anymore, without spending copious amounts of coins on the likes of Paul Pogba, that is, then yeah, I kind of need to think on my feet and try and think of something. Because if they release an SBC, for instance, like they did with Richarlison, the thinking is taken out of it. I know I'm going to go and do Richarlison. I'll review Richarlison, happy days. Not that anyone cares to watch it, but still, it's a video that I would normally put out, so let's do it. These days, because there's not that much new content, I kind of have to think about it. So I sit there and I'm like, oh, I could do this, I could do like my favourite players, I could go back and sort of re-review 3 or 4 players, call it something crazy like insane players people don't use, blah blah blah, that sort of thing. This guy's a very good player, by the way, and I'm struggling big time he's not giving me any time on the ball whatsoever, which is really irritating. Oh yeah, because that's what I wanted to do. That was great football, but it's not what I wanted to do, was it? Ball through to Gareth Bale. Oh, good save. The keeper saved him twice now. Please go out of play. I would argue that the ball crossed the line. But when I decide to make that video, and then I'm like, right, then obviously a Road to Glory. What can we do in the Road to Glory? Today I sat down and thought of that, and I was like, oh dear, I think I've done 2 pack episodes in a row. I kind of have no option but to play the game. And I was dreading it. And now that I'm in the game, it's not that bad. You know, like, I moan about it, and I can't, I don't want to be playing it right now. I'd rather be playing Football Manager, or being in the casino on GTA, or reading a book, or watching paint dry or something. I mean, yeah, all those stuff sounds really, it all sounds really great. But it's not that bad now that I'm in here compared to what it feels like it's going to be when you think about playing FIFA. But that's the point I'm trying to make. It's left such a sour taste in my mouth that unless EA, when they do this feature reveal, announce some new game modes or some real crisp new features, I'm going to be so unhappy and not engaged with FIFA 20 right from the beginning. What I don't want to happen is another FIFA 16. I don't think it will, because there's a lot more involved in this FIFA these days with regards to FUT champs and rivals and all the promos that they do. Like, if you don't remember, FIFA 16 died in October. Bearing in mind the game comes out in September. No word of a lie, it was dead. Castro was streaming Uno in October because the game was awful. I'm not talking about the gameplay. There was just nothing to do. I think that was the first FIFA they introduced draft. People were all over it for about 20 minutes. And then people got bored because it was like, well, what does it matter? Oh, that could be I was going to say that could be a goal, but it's not going to be because there's just not enough angle on it. I think it might have been wrong player, wrong foot. And that's why nothing came from that, unfortunately. But yeah, I just don't want that to happen in FIFA 20. You know, if it does happen, I'm in trouble in terms of content creation and enjoyment in general. So just hoping that there's... I mean, I don't know what I want from FIFA. Great touch, Torres. Better gameplay and fix your servers. Yeah, all that is a given. Of course, we always want better gameplay. We always want consistent servers. But just in terms of menu content, I would love to see that. You know, it kind of ties in with gameplay, I suppose. I'd love to see that weekly objective tab also have a lifetime or an all-time objective, as well as a monthly objective where things are just harder to get. Wouldn't mind, actually, if they introduced like oh, hello. If they introduced a monthly objective, but a repeatable, or even a weekly repeatable. So, for instance, score 5 goals with Paraguay players and earn a 25k pack, untradeable. But you have to do it in Rivals, or you have to do it in FUT Champs or something. There's a stipulation to stop you from grinding it offline, basically. That would be interesting, because then it would give you a reason to continue playing, to keep grinding the pack. And yeah, you could do it in one game. You know, I could pick a Paraguayan player and go into a Rivals game like this where my opponent is absolutely terrible. Okay, this opponent isn't terrible, but you know what I mean. And score 5 goals in one game, job done, 25k pack or 35k pack or whatever. Or maybe custom packs, yeah, just made up purely, never available in the store, but just a custom pack. Like the Twitch pack almost, but for achieving something. So, if you... Yeah, I mean, that's not... Hang on, I just thought of something. What about a custom pack? So, for instance, maybe it's a weekly objective, maybe it's a monthly, maybe it's an all-time repeatable objective. But they do... like score 5 goals with any one nation to earn a nation 3-player pack, right? So what happens is I go out and I score... That's a great save. I go out and I score 10 goals with Brazilian players across Rivals and FUT Champs. And then they give me a 3-player pack that only has Brazilian players in it, because I've done it with Brazilians. Or if I do it with Egyptian players, I'll get a 3-player Egyptian pack. You know, they can count and track if I've scored a goal and got an assist with a player. You know, it would be easy for them, in my opinion, to be able to... I know what... It just didn't turn then. I wanted Casemiro to point his body towards Trent, and he didn't. And I was just relying on him doing it because I was aiming that way. He didn't do it, and then the ball ended up going all over the place. That's only my second cross of the day. Ronaldinho! What a save from Manuel Neuer, a keeper that I don't think I've ever played against. Here comes the boom. Ready for it? No, it was awful. Ronaldinho's juggling just wasn't there. It was like watching Fat Ronaldo trying to juggle with a pie in his hand. It just wasn't happening. And all of a sudden, we are on the defensive. It wouldn't surprise me if I lost. I don't tend to win live games, and this guy is actually very good. But we've both been... I would say we've both been quite even at the moment. I've not got what I need from David Villa right now, though. He knew I was doing that, and that's not where I've gone. Oh, this game. Please, take it away from me. Oh, hello. Come on. Oh, I wanted to heal, and he just didn't want to do it. I mean, to be fair, we were kind of blocked off, but... Oh, what? Come on now. Ronaldinho just got nutmegged. I just don't think that would be a thing. And Bale's offside. And on the wrong wing as well, by the way. How is he on the wrong wing? How do you find yourself on the left when you're meant to be a right wing in open play? Someone answer me that question. Oh, hello. You made a mistake there. And he still got the ball because when you challenge people, you make a tackle, you're not going to get it. Great, great challenge. Oh, he's read it. And I've already thrown it. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, I love it. I mean, I kind of just want him to score so I can get the ball back, to be honest. Because everything I do just goes straight back to him. I'm going to put constant pressure on because that's what he's doing. I did... Right, so there's a lot of comments. I've got the comments open next to me. Nearly every single comment is referring to Paul Pogba. And the fact that everyone did it hoping that he would be some sort of game changer for them. And that he would, he would just change the whole thing, the whole system, the whole way that you play, and he would be the next level. And he just wasn't. And everyone is blaming bad gameplay for it. And, I mean, yeah, kind of. But Pogba felt bad anyway, right? So everyone's saying that, oh, it would be really good. I thought it was going to be really good to get him. And then all of a sudden, like, bad gameplay is just like he's really clunky and awful. And Ronaldo off the bench and he's only gone and scored from a cross. When in doubt, cross it. Yeah. It's a shame that I wasn't Trent to cross it in. But Ronaldo loves a 69th minute goal, Kappa. But the problem with it is Pogba, in my opinion, has always felt quite slow. I mean, okay, this is a 95 Pogba that shouldn't feel slow. I grant you that, but I don't know how much of an upgrade. I swear to Christ, if that went in, I would have been so pissed off. Probably only got myself to blame, but I still would have been pissed. But yeah, I don't know how much these upgrades really have. Like when we get a new inform. Oh my God, this could be glorious. What a ball that is. Bale! Great save. Manuel Neuer is so quick off his line. People bash that guy in FIFA. Oh, he's crap. He's awful. Well, guess what? He saved this guy's bacon 3 times now from being quick off his line. And I don't think it's got anything to do with my opponent pulling him off the line. I think he genuinely is that quick off the line. But, yeah, when you get an inform and... Oh, hello. Oh, come on. It's just strength. It's not my fault he's a... Calm down. What was I saying? Please tell me that's not a foul. Oh, for God's sake! But your players are made of glass. It's not my fault. I'm just using strength. I can't wait for free kicks in FIFA 20, by the way. They are going to be fun. Shooting with them is going to be glorious. I'm literally going to be playing for free kicks. I'm going to be hoping that I get tackled just so that I can have a go at goal. And I will be shooting from 35 yards out. You can guarantee it. That is not a good pass. But when a player gets an inform from an 86 to an 87, how much does it really affect the player? That's what I'd like to know. When I do reviews, people want to hear... Hello, please be on side. People want to hear, oh, it's a massive upgrade, and he feels like he's been upgraded. I think it's worth going out and spending the extra 400,000 coins just to get a +1 here or there. People want to hear that. And I kind of want to feel it myself, So I'm like, I do the review, and I'm like, oh yeah, he does feel better. Does he? I don't really know if he does, because I want him to feel better. You'd expect him to, because the expectation is there. Ooh, because the expectation is there, and the, it should feel better. So maybe in my mind, I'm thinking it does, but it doesn't really. And half the time, I haven't used the base version of these cards anyway to be able to make the comparison. So I'd love to know whether you can get, side by side you can feel the difference. I've used the normal Pogba a lot. And I would really much like to know. I mean, I'm not going to, but I would like to use that 95 Pogba. That's a great ball. And it was all the way. Watch this. Just watch this. Oh, that was good. That was good. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. As soon as I played that ball, I was like, yeah, I'm going for that. see, there are parts of this game that still get me like, oh god, yeah, go on, shoot. Oh my god, that's going to be amazing. But most of the time, like when this guy scores, oh, that's my fault. No, don't score like this. Oh god. When this guy scores, I'm going to be livid. Even though, to be fair, he probably does deserve something from this game. Gareth Bale invented that. You're not having it. Come on. Oh, unlucky. David Villa has done nothing, and yet at the same time... Oh, shit. That's a goal. Oh! Just wide. It's actually going for a corner. His keeper is up, and it would be typical for Manuel Neuer to score. If he's going to get an equaliser, please let it be Manuel Neuer that scores it, because he deserves it. He's kept him in the game. Oh, and that's mine. And a gentle bit of time wasted never hurt anyone. Long raking ball for Ronaldo to chase on the opposite flank. And I tell you what, he's going to get there. Well, I mean, have you ever seen anything more majestic than that? Oh, he's tipped it to Bale. Oh, he's only got it scored. Well, I can't quite believe it. But we've managed to beat this guy. And I don't think I've deserved to. Yeah, 2 crosses. Whatever. You can't beat them conventionally. Go to the meta. To be fair, that guy was a very good player. And like I said, he probably deserved a draw out of it. I think Ronaldinho trying to... What's Ronaldinho doing? What happened there? Yeah, I mean, crosses are unfair, sure. But his Manuel Neuer was ridiculous. 3 times I was in through neatly threaded passes through the defence. And his keeper's so fast off the line, I couldn't do anything about it. Maybe, in a previous FIFA, I would have tried taking it around the keeper. I've only ever done that once in FIFA 19. But to be fair, I think I've only ever tried it once. So maybe I should have tried it. I don't know. That effort there, I mean, he's made a good save. It was going in near post, I think. And there's a few other opportunities that we had. I wonder if they probably won't show them. But, okay. Someone outside going really fast. Manuel Neuer's first save, we've just seen that. No, they're not going to show it. They've just shown Alisson saves and Rooney's miss. That's Ronaldinho's goal. What's this one? So, yeah, this is one of them. Nice threaded through pass and a great save. But the other 2 were identical to that. And it's just how quick Manuel Neuer gets off his line, how big he makes himself look. If I'd continued the run and tried to take it around Manuel Neuer's momentum may have... stopped him from getting it. I don't know. What was the Bale miss? Oh, the flick up. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if I'd used that better, if I'd used it better, we might have been able to get something out of it. You know, I could have passed it back. I could have gone and played it in for a cross or something. If I'd hit it in the green, then yeah, sure. But it was a lot further away than I thought it was. That's for damn sure. But that breakaway, and we're not going to get to see it, so what's the point watching it? That breakaway, that Alisson distribution was absolutely insane. I've lost a lot of rating recently, as you can see, and that guy apparently has a lower skill rating than I do, so we've not been given that many points for it, but we are back over 1,600. Not promoted just yet, but I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time. We're yo-yoing right now. I don't think I got anything, did I, for that, because we didn't do anything apart from winning. That's the only one thing that we would have had from weekly objectives, is winning the game. So I've only won 3 this week. I tell you what, it might be a pipe dream for me. I'm not saying it's not doable, because it is. If I sat there and tried to do it, yeah, sure, but I can't be bothered. I sound stupid. Oh, it's your job, get on with it. I know, but come on, I've played this game every day for nearly a year. I just can't be dealing with it. That is something I will do. That might be harder than I think it might be, but when we get Pato, we'll try. We'll complete Pato, and obviously we'll do this. Even if I have to do it offline just to get a 50k pack, it's worth doing. We've got 4 days left, so never say never. Never say never. What do we have here? Goal pack and 2 premium goal packs to finish off the episode. Hopefully we get something decent, not out of these, but from EA tonight. We didn't, like I said, we didn't get anything yesterday. We may very well get some more icon reveals, which would be awesome. I do like FIFA 20 content, of course, but FIFA 19 is still out, EA. Don't neglect it. Keep it coming. Keep it flowing. Give us stuff to do. I'd love a Future Stars SBC. That would be the dream. A Future Stars repeatable SBC, and I would be all over it, and I would spend all my coins on it. And I don't even know why, because I don't think hardly any of them that expensive. I'm going to go check Bentacore's price now. I don't think he's even that expensive, but I just love those cards, and I like what they stand for, and it reminds me of a great promo. So, yeah, I want... That's weird. We were talking about Paraguay earlier, and I just got the Paraguay flag. Of all the flags to get, we picked up the Paraguay flag. Interesting. Let's go and have a look to see how much Bentacore is. Now, this is one of the more... See, I mean, look how cheap he is now. He was one of the most expensive Future Stars cards. I can't think of another Future Stars card that was actually more expensive than that Bentacore. And he is now down to 79,000 coins. We could now go and get him and maybe build, you know, something of... You know, what do we want him for before? I mean, he's not as good now as what he would have been back then. Everyone was like, oh, remember, oh, get Bentacore, get him. He'll fit so well. Yeah, but he's 300k. That was, or was it even more than that? He was crazy expensive. He might have even been even more. When we got Gendouzi, I don't know how you spell that guy's name. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go and do it that way. Midfielder, France. Let's have a look. So when we got Gendouzi, who is still above 100k, just about, we sold him for 500,000, and then he went up to about 800k. So I lost coins there really. But I sold this one, by the way. I sold my 89 Lacazette. I can't remember. I think it was 60, 70k. I think I sold him for. But yeah, when we packed him, he was insanely good, and he probably would have improved the team. But because he was worth so many coins, I got rid of him. In hindsight, it probably was a good idea to get rid of him. Maybe I should have kept him a little bit longer, then sold him. But still, we packed that guy, of course, and that was a good pull. But he's still very, very expensive. I can't think of any other Future Stars card that would be that expensive. Does Jovic have one? Can't remember. Yeah, he does. See, he's like 40k, 35k. I mean, that's still a great card. It's still meta, you know, great heading, great shot power, great finishing, nice pace, dribbling's decent. It's a good card. I think I might pick up Bentacore because he's only like 70k and just give him a go. You know, the team is very interchangeable these days because there's quite a lot of links knocking about. But I mean, we could... I could just keep the right side, take Torres out, put Ronaldo in, take David Villa out, put Bentacore in. Job done. We've got full chem. And we can play Bentacore as a cam, maybe. Play Ronaldo up top or left, Ronaldinho at cam or striker, whatever. We can, you know, change it around a little bit. But then Bentacore's a decent CDM, isn't he? I don't know. Maybe we give him a go. You know, it's a card that we were going to get or wanted to get ages ago but didn't get him. Should we now revisit that and have a look to see how good he is? Let me know in the comments. I would love to see that though, EA. If you are listening, please put that SBC out. If you have enjoyed today's episode, smack that like button, subscribe to the channel for new calls, and until the next time, goodbye.